In today's video, we would be heading down to this famous Southern California Railway Museum in Paris, California. Why? Well, I went down because during the time I was in SoCal, the museum was holding a special event on July 5th and 6th of 2025. During this special event, they would be bringing out ATSF 5704, the Santa Fe Bicentennial SD45-2 on static display, and run one of the two surviving coaster F40 PHM-2Cs, number 2105. I'd arrive at the first spot at around 10:45 a.m. on the East 11th Street Railroad crossing. About 20 minutes after setting up, I would realize I forgot my damn SD card. Now, luckily, a fellow rail fan who was also there gave me an extra, so huge shout out to Coaster Rail Fan 2306. Without him, this video would not be possible. After being saved, driving back to San Diego to grab my SD card, the excursion train came through with Coaster 2105 in the lead, ATSF FP45 108 trailing, and a Union Pacific caboose in the back. About 5 minutes later, the caboose would be leading back to the station. After the train reversed into the station, I moved a couple blocks down the line to a new location. About 10 minutes after getting there, the train rolled through, doing a horn battle with Coaster 2105 and ATSF 108. The train would come back about 15 minutes later with the caboose leading again. I then make my way down to the station where the train would be departing. And while the train was departing, I caught something pretty funny. Get in the train! Foamers. Get on your train, bro! Foamer! Freak! You missed it! After being stupid idiots with my friends for a bit, the train would roll through the station. Shortly after, the train would return. About an hour later, the train would run again. However, my camera decided to sell the shot. And then obviously the train came back. For the final shot of the day, I decided to do something like the guy ahead of me a couple yards away. Now, I didn't look over the footage until 2 weeks after the event and realized how close I was, so I do not recommend recreating this shot. Anyways, here's the train. After that, I decided to take a cab tour of ATSF 5704. After that, I was pretty much bored out of my mind, and I had a friend of mine willing to meet me up in Corona. So I made an hour drive from the Southern California Railway Museum down to Corona to meet him up. As soon as we got to the West Corona station, I was jump scared by a BNSF rock train with BNSF 7494 leading. Our next train would be Metrolink 1858 heading to San Bernardino with F125 931 leading. Our next train would be another Metrolink, this time 1752, heading to South Paris, with F125 908 leading. This unit has a rather stupid sounding fouled K2. While the Metrolink was departing, this happened. Yeah, my tripod kind of killed itself, so now I got a handheld for the rest of the video. Oh well. To cheer me up a bit, a BNSF westbound intermodal rolled through with BNSF 6966 leading. About 20 minutes later, a westbound port stack rolled through with BNSF 6551 leading. Now, for some reason, only 8 cars were full of intermodals, so it's more of like a bear table. Our next train would be another BNSF westbound intermodal, this time being quite short with BNSF 6758 leading. A short time later, another port stack heading westbound rolled through with BNSF 7624 leading. My camera then stopped recording for some reason and I couldn't turn it back on before the train ended. Luckily, there wasn't really any DPU at the end, so anyway. Our next train would be actually an Amtrak, this being Amtrak Southwest Chief number 4, heading to Chicago, with P42 DC number 193 leading, which had an amazing sounding K5LA. Immediately after the Amtrak, a westbound bearer table rolls through with BNSF 8008 leading. The next two trains would actually meet at West Corona Station, the first being an eastbound port stack with BNSF 6708 leading, which had something pretty special third in consist. Yep, it was a Ferromex primer unit, the last thing I was expecting to catch today. Anyways, to the second train, I'd look back and see headlights of another train, so I move over and fix my camera, kind of. And this train ended up being a westbound port stack heading towards LA with BNSF 3755 leading, normal consist. Our next two trains would be Metrolink trains. Our first Metrolink would be Metrolink 1860 heading to San Bernardino with F125 925 leading. The next Metrolink ended up being the final Metrolink of the day, this being Metrolink 1754 heading to South Paris with F125 934 leading. Our final train of the day would be right after the Metrolink departed, this being a BNSF westbound manifest with BNSF 7002 leading. After this, I decided to call it a day. So if you excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the desert. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.